Got something a little different for you today, YouTubers. I got all this time off. Just got a lot of free time after work today, and I've been absolutely stumped on what to do for a video. So the thought that I had was that I hope you got oil in your lamps, because if you're familiar with the parable of the 10 virgins, I believe the bridegroom has tarried. A lot of us were watching Rosh Hashanah. I don't know how to pronounce it, so sorry. Anyway, that date came and went, and a lot of people were saying that, well, if Jesus fulfilled the spring feasts and, the Holy Spirit fell exactly on Pentecost, all those things happened on those exact days. So everybody's thinking, hey, rapture on Rosh Hashanah. Well, didn't happen. So I was kind of thinking, the bridegroom is tarried. Well, if you go back and read that parable, it says that, as they all slumbered and slept, that, I think what it says is that at midnight the bridegroom returned and ran away with the bride. So I think it's interesting that life just seems to be going on as normal. Some days it seems like the world's falling apart. There's Copenhagen treaties and Codex Alimentarius. You guys should watch that video. There's a world religion conference coming up called the Parliamentary for World Religions, I think. There's a whole lot of Bible prophecy just blowing up all over the place. It's all sorry, the dog's running around. There's just a whole lot of Bible stage setting, a whole lot of stuff just setting up to just go nuts. Ukraine, bubonic, pneumonic, fibliflonic flu, whatever you call it. That stuff's blowing up. Everything is just, it just feels like the world's about to just go into high gear. And that's exactly the time when I would expect Jesus to come back. It says that people are going to be eating, drinking, building, marrying, giving in marriage, building. I said building. Huh. You get the idea. It's just going to be a normal day. And then, it says like the days of Lot. Lot was taken out, and then that same day it rained fire and brimstone. So I hope some of you follow me here on what I'm getting at, but pretty much the time is short, and if you don't have oil in your lamp, which I believe the Bible speaks of the Holy Spirit as being like oil, and your lamp being your vessel, you have to have that oil in your vessel. You have to be born again to enter heaven. You have to have the Holy Spirit to enter heaven. So I know the way I used to live, I thought I was saved. I thought I was a Christian. I was in the bar drinking. I thought I was going to heaven. If that's the kind of life you're living, or if you're just kind of thought you said a prayer back a couple years back, you're like, oh, I got saved at the altar. If you don't have that relationship with Jesus, if you don't spend time with Him and get to know Him, then I'm afraid you might not be saved. That verse that everybody loves to pull out, get away from me, I never knew you, you worker of iniquity. If He never knew you, then it's perhaps because you never went to Him in prayer and never got on your knees and got to know your Lord. I'm not saying that's everybody. I'm just I'm trying to get to the ones that aren't saved. I got a lot of subscribers that are, and God bless you all. You guys have been a blessing to me. You help lift me up and keep me encouraged and keep me going on this thing. But I'm really here for the ones that need to be sent in the right direction. There's so much going on in the world, and it's all in the Bible. Everything that's going on right now is in the Bible. I've said it before, and You know, I've talked to people, they say, well, people have been saying for forever that Jesus is coming. They said it back when Jesus just left, and that's true. But you look at all the things that Jesus said would be happening at the end time, they're all happening together. Earthquakes, famines, tsunamis, all this stuff. There's also Daniel, where he said, in the end time knowledge shall increase, people shall run to and fro. Up until, maybe 110, 120 years ago, the fastest thing moving was a horse. I'd say that we've definitely increased our going to and fro. We just fired off another set of people to the space station. I bet they weren't planning on doing that back in the 1800s. And then knowledge shall increase. Look at how much we learn, even in each decade now. It's just going up exponentially. Even my cell phone has more technology in it now than was available 10 years ago. And that's like a laptop in my pocket. It's got the works. So anyway, the point that I'm making is that now is the time. People want to say that Jesus ain't coming. They're wrong. So, you got oil in your lamp? Are you ready to go? If Jesus came back today, what would he find you doing? It says that there was one servant that while his master delayed his coming, he started going back to the world and drinking and beating up his fellow servants and all this stuff. What are you going to be found doing when Jesus comes back? I pray you're ready. I know somebody out there needs to hear this, and I pray the Holy Spirit convicts you, and I pray He convicts you hard, because you're running out of time. That's really all I got. The Lord kind of left me hanging on what to make it on, so I guess this is what He wanted, because I'm feeling good about this. I like the lantern. I think it looks kind of cool. Hopefully it's not too dark on the video. Anyway, I always appreciate your prayers, your encouragement, and we got to pull a few more out of the fire, people. I know our time's short. Some people say it isn't, but it's up. Hope you're ready. See you next time.